Welcome to the starting line, everybody. Normally, I would be a whole lot more excited. I am sorry that I have to bring you this episode today. I would much rather be drawing driver's orders and talking about the schedule of events, and I would much rather be packing my stuff and getting ready to fly to Dallas Fort Worth. But that is not possible, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, cover it real quick. February 19th and 20th was supposed to be the kickoff to the National Rock Racing Association's year. That's what you are watching right now. This is the starting line. We do this weekly. There's a little news update for the National Rock Racing Association and all its drivers and fans. Supposed to be kicking off the year in Bridgeport, Texas, at the Northwest OHV Park down there. It is the only park that is on our circuit that is owned by the town. Pretty interesting story there. But they have had some bad weather these past couple of weeks. And in fact, last week they had a pretty serious accident in the Dallas-Fort Worth area where 100 some odd cars were wrecked, or there were accidents, and a few people died. Big deal. You got to realize down in the South, man, it doesn't snow. I've lived in the South for the last 15 years or so, and it doesn't snow. And when it does snow, it's difficult to deal with that because, for one, not everybody drives four-wheel drive vehicles. Two, DOT, Department of Transportation, is not prepared with plows and everything else to salt roads, sand roads, whatever, for black ice and for ice and stuff. Why would they invest? Why would these towns, cities, states, why would they invest? Excuse me, just doesn't make sense. So when this happens, it's a big deal. It gums everything up, and trust me, it's not where we would want to be right now. I'm sure Clyde and everybody else, and in fact, we're going to hear from some people that are actually there, actually right now. In fact, it has thrown a lot of people off, and it's not just the racing community. It's not just this small core group of people that follow rock bouncing. It is the entire Southeast right now. No doubt about it. Okay, but there are situations in life where folks just have to make a call, and some people are going to say it's the right call. Other people are going to say it's the wrong call. But it was a call, and it was a call that was made, and we can't get that one back. That round's downrange. So from here on out, we're going to be focusing on the positive and getting ready for Windrock. I've already changed my little timer down there. So we've got 18 days now until we are going to be back racing on the hills. So I am excited about that. And to help me focus on that, I'm going to bring on a couple of people today. And let's bring them on right now. Mr. Tim Sorensen. How are you, sir?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm great, man. I appreciate you hanging out today. We don't usually do this on this show. This is usually just a little update that I do, but this is big news. This is the first time that a National Rock Racing Association event has been canceled because of weather. The first time. So,
Yeah,
and
definitely, rightfully so.
okay, well, that's good to hear. Let's hear about, you are on the ground literally right now where we would have been. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I'm actually about an hour and 15 minutes east of where the race was, but north and south we're right in line. We came in Saturday evening, got in about 1 in the morning. Ended up getting about a half inch of ice overnight. And then last night we actually got right at 12 inches of snow down here, and every bit of it's on the ground, man. We've been out across I-20, still just covered in snow. Cars slid off everywhere. It's a mess down here.
Yep, absolutely. What do you say to those Northerners? And you're a Northerner. No, don't get it twisted. You came all the way down from Illinois, right?
Indiana, yes.
Indiana. Okay, but you're not snow is not foreign to y'all, you
Not
know.
at all.
Right. So I grew up in Maine personally. I have lived in the South through the military and now in my current position, I've lived down south for 15 years now. This doesn't happen. This amount of snow is very rare. In fact, it's the first time that I've seen in 15 years that much snow.
Yeah, and I think we were watching the news earlier, and they're saying this is the most snow Texas has had at any given point in 100 years.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that's a big deal, and so I get the tough guys that are like, I drive through there. People don't know how to drive and so on. I got it, man. I got it.
It's crazy, man. I've been a firefighter, first responder for about 12 years now, and it's just not worth it, man. We're talking, we're a lot of us are driving, 40,000 pound RVs. We're 50, 60, 70 feet long going down the highway. It's just not worth it, man. And none of this worth losing anybody.
No, absolutely not. Can you imagine, those type who talk like that, man, and uh, uh, let them go out and start a race series and say it don't matter if there's snow and ice on the ground. I want y'all to come anyway, and then people die. It's like, I wouldn't want that on my conscience, you
Yeah,
know.
it, not at all, not at all, man. It's I hate it as much as everyone else. We were ready to
You were
race.
already there.
4 years I've been trying to make the Texas race, and
Yeah,
and something always comes up. We saw the forecast, and we were just trying to get out of our house early before we got snowed in. We live out in the middle of nowhere.
sure.
So we wanted to make this race. We hit the road early, and unfortunately, it just wasn't in the cards.
Yep. Yep, no doubt. Jake Pike just said snowed in Galveston, so I'm assuming he's probably stuck as well. Is that what you're telling us, Jake? You must have been on your way. Um, so what are you guys gonna do now? You're in the truck right now. Are you heading home? Can you hear me? Might have a poor service area. Either that or it is. Oh, Jake says no. I just seen and it snowed in Galveston. That's crazy. Yeah, I know. I know it is crazy. It is very crazy. Uh, well, I'm gonna say, can you hear me, Timmy?
I know we picture sent to me of about. Yeah, we take care of cows, and I think we're gonna get some buggies out and take the kiddos out in the snow to play.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Very cool. I like that, man. Well, listen, I'm gonna let you guys get back to that. Please share some video of tearing up the snow in the buggies, man. I know we'd all love to see that. But you guys be safe, okay? Mr. Timmy Chuck, Tim Sorensen, love those guys, man, and I'm again, I'm sorry that they had to go all the way down there and like he said, he's been trying to race this race for 4 years now. 4 years. That's rough, Timmy Chuck, man. I'm sorry. I hope y'all can make the best of it while you're down there though, and enjoy. Just be safe and do keep us posted. Jared Davidson checking in from Mid America Country. Got about 6 inches of snow at the park currently. Dang, I can't imagine that park with that much snow. All right, well, listen, I'm going to bring on another gentleman who helps represent the National Rock Racing Association. You guys probably hear him quite often on the live feeds, or if you guys come to the races, you probably hear him on the microphone. Uh, Mr. Zach Garner, I appreciate you taking a minute to join me.
Hey, what's happening?
Not much, man. I'm doing a lot better than a lot of y'all down in the southeast region that are
Oh yeah,
snowed in.
it's snowing out here. It's
Still
snowing pretty
snowing.
good around here.
Wow. Okay. Um, just got off the phone with Timmy Chuck. He's down in Texas. They said that they got about a foot, and he says that canceling this race is absolutely the right call.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's a freak of nature right now. Um, once in a blue moon's what they're talking about, but I mean, this is that blue moon for sure.
Yep. Timmy Chuck said Texas News said that this was a once in 100 years type of snowstorm.
I believe that. I've been alive for almost 100, and I ain't never seen nothing like. I'm just playing. I guess '94 was the last time in my area we got hit by anything bad, and this isn't nowhere near as bad as that was, but it ain't done yet either. It's coming down steady where I'm at.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
yeah, I mean, we were excited to get the season started, and just like everybody else, you've been ready, and you want to see everybody's new ride. You want to get out there and get back in the trail, go see all your friends that you hadn't seen over the break and everything, and see what all the other kids got for Christmas. But unfortunately, the safe bet, and safe ain't usually the way I go, but for everybody's best interest, we're going to go ahead and back off and reschedule.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Can we talk
I
about
don't
that
know.
real quick?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd love to.
Yeah. Bob Williams. Do you have your
Yeah.
volume up on your phone?
No,
No. Okay. I'm just hearing
maybe.
little echo there. Bob Williams, Bikini Bottoms.
They're beating. My wife and my daughter decided they wanted to wrestle and reorganize the cabinets right now.
Houses are lived in, man. Don't stop on my account.
Yeah.
Bikini Bottoms, Dyersburg, Tennessee. The weekend after Easter. I want to say it's April 10th and 11th.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds about right.
I mean that's not far from you, Bikini Bottoms.
No,
right?
that's real close to me. As much as I love Bob and Pam and everything else, I hate doing a park twice. Maybe it's a pet peeve of me. Maybe it's something, and I thought I was kind of excited we were going to get away from that this year, and everything was going to be good, and then sure enough, Mother Nature had bigger plans. But nonetheless, thank you to them. Hats off to them for always stepping up. They always have. The reason we go with them is because Bob is one of the best park owners to work with, and yeah, and I don't ever complain about it because it is about the closest park to my home that we can get to. So I'm cool with that part.
Yeah. This would have been what, the 5th year of racing in Texas. Yep, and that's a very there aren't many parks that y'all still race with for that long. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. Clyde has always been minded where he only wanted to do one event at one park. And extreme circumstances has changed that this year, but that's been his goal. Whether you can achieve that goal or not strictly depends on the situation and what's presented to you. But he's always wanted to do one event at one park, and he hates parks that have multiple events because in all seriousness, they kind of burn it out. And I feel like we bring something that's special. And especially to the Texas area, they really don't have anything to compare to the Rock Bouncing Show. So when we go out there, Bridgeport being owned by the city gets a lot of advertisement, gets a lot of positive publicity from the city. And then we've had the Board of Aldermen come out and do test rides and win the buggies with it and everything. A lot of fun. So they really on a positive note, just because they realize the benefit we bring to the economy. In all seriousness, I mean, all your hotels are full. Restaurants are getting, slammed down, gas stations, just anything and everything. And that makes a difference when you're in a town like that and all you have is an off-road park and industrialized. It's obvious to say the least. If you've ever been there, you can see it. So yeah, we like to go there and do that, but that's one thing that they play out. A lot of parks, and I've seen them do that all the time. I've seen a lot of parks. Well, we have a big event, every month, every couple of months. Well, pretty soon it doesn't matter. Everybody's just like, who cares? Another event's just another event. Yeah.
muddies the
So
water almost, or what? Yeah, like
it's
yeah,
you overfish that hole basically.
yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, I'm all about finding different parks and different places and different things. And but as far as Texas is concerned, that one's worked out good. So for us to stay there 5 years doesn't shock me at all.
Yep.
Um, to be at Bikini Bottoms as long as we have, and that's solely on Bob. And when I say Bob, I'm talking about his attitude. I'm talking about his viewing area, his effort and work that he's put into the park to make it such a viewer friendly atmosphere. Recovery time is fast.
Always.
Um, the obstacles and everything, for the most part, have to be. I mean, there's nothing man made about that hill, but everything on the hill is man made.
Yeah.
So you might as well, you
Yeah,
kind of
it's
take the
true.
good with it. Yeah.
It's true. But there's always great action that comes out of Bikini Bottom. So you know what? Let's go there. We'll tear it up, and it'll be a good time.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'd rather be making up a race, period, than just
Yes.
canceling.
Oh no, that wasn't ever an option.
No,
And at
I
10
know.
points, we're doing the Cup Series, and we're going to do the Cup Series. Um, I would like to. I have not had the opportunity, despite the endless invites that I get from Mike Welch to go to his place. He's got a new park, and Mike, if you remember him, used to run the Chubb
Yep.
buggy.
Yep.
And but he's been busy with life and concrete and everything else, and buildings, and but he's got an off-road park himself now. So I'm trying to get out there and ride on that a little bit, see how that works out. But yeah. So what kind of weather y'all getting up there where you're at
In
over there?
Tucson,
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
over there.
maybe 65 and sunny skies.
Oh wow, you suck. Yeah, we've got one
one
1 degree.
1 degree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's negative 8 wind chill right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like I have antifreeze and everything. I guess I'm gonna find out today.
Yeah. Let's hope.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I've gone through everything. It's hard to keep up with all of it, but I think I'm in good shape. And what it doesn't have, what maybe sketchy I have inside. So we're in good shape. But
So, people coming back with a response about canceling the race. We have two sides here, and they're commenting right now. That's why I want to bring this up. Ryan Rodriguez watching with us, RC or Shift RC, huge contributor to the motorsport. Weather is crazy. I agree. Safety is first. And then Billy McGrath. I live in Michigan. We have a few feet of snow, -10 degree. All roads are covered, ice all the time. Bummer you guys had to cancel it. We're used to it in these parts. I hear that a lot
we
too.
are not. We
Yeah,
are not.
we're not.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, and I've traveled. I've been to all 48 continental states, Mexico, Canada.
I lived in Maine for 20 years, and I grew
Yeah,
up driving in ice and snow, so
yeah.
I get it.
Mississippi doesn't even have a snowplow. They don't even own one. They don't even. It's not even a thing. So, we just kind of have always just waited. Our weather changes so much down here in the Delta that if it may be snowing now, but I could very well be dealing with your weather later on this week. So yeah, they're not prepared for it. But y'all remember a couple of years ago, Atlanta, I got like 2 or 3 inches, and it completely shut the city down for almost a month.
Yep.
Memphis is worse. Okay, I mean, it's more tightly compact in a smaller area, but it's terrible. It's horrible. So we're gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna laugh mainly. I have a great attitude about it. So
yeah, I hear it. The people that are getting upset about us having to cancel it because we're not used to driving in it.
yeah. Well, man, anything about not used to driving in it. You can be a driver like I made a living pushing snow. You can be a driver. The truth is, when you hook up with these rigs, the length, the weight, the wind, they're not aerodynamic. The
Other
weights,
drivers.
yeah, the other drivers. I mean, it's an unnecessary risk. I mean, it's enough. We waste enough money, and don't get me wrong. You think we're scared of crashing? You got the wrong group of people. It's we don't want to tear our stuff up, and it wouldn't be fair. It would if one racer can't make it because he's snowed in. That's not fair. That's not fair. Okay, and because that's I mean we can affect a lot of things, but Mother Nature is not one of them.
Or God forbid one person gets hurt, or
Oh
their
yeah.
entire rig gets trashed, crashed and whatever. Like
Dude, busted knuckle wrecked coming to Oklahoma, and it was dry.
the middle of
I
summertime,
mean,
fall. Yeah, it was.
worked out good for him. That new rig is super awesome.
Yeah,
Anyway, but but yeah, he was. I mean, it can happen to any of us, and we hate when we do. Y'all have all been there when you heard somebody broke. My dog is going nuts. I mean, I ain't kidding. My dog is absolutely going nuts out there.
that's awesome. Well,
She is not a snow dog. She's a pit bull, and she has no hair on her belly.
oh boy.
And but she does not let me stop her. Oh man.
Well, listen,
But
I appreciate you hanging out with us, dude. This is a tough situation, but handled the
yeah,
best it could be, and I'm stoked for Windrock, man.
yeah. This ain't a tough situation. Y'all want to whine and complain about it? Just if it makes you feel better, do it. Get it off your chest. Whine hard. Get it out your system, okay? Because we can't change the weather. We can't help it. So, but if whining makes you feel better, I can sympathize. I bitch and whine all the time. It's okay. Do it. Do it. Get over it. And like you said, we'll see you at Windrock. Get this thing kicked off and get it started.
Yep, heck yeah. SRRS Race 1, the big
Yes.
dirt hills at Windrock, baby. I can't wait.
Like I said, Windrock's one of my favorites, and not because of location, just because of that park is so awesome.
Yep.
And the viewing area again is, I mean, Bikini Bottoms are in everybody's mind. Bobby wasn't going to be able to make Texas anyway, so I think he threw both hands in the air and said yes. You know, he don't have to miss Texas.
I know.
And I mean, Bobby Tanner, y'all know him.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you think of a big hill, you think of Cable Hill or Fable Hill or any of the Showtimes. Bobby Tanner, he has flipped down all those things. Okay, he is every one of them. You name one, he's flipped down it. So we're always glad to have him. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody out there at Windrock.
Yep, heck yeah, man. Bobby's, I see him screaming blues on trailing arms now. A little suspension upgrade.
Man, I don't like I said, as long as we don't give him too much power, he doesn't send that thing into another time zone or something. You know, Bobby, he don't need an accelerator. He needs an on button. And it's just here he goes.
Yeah. I can't wait, man. Well, listen, it's
All
been
right,
great
guys.
hanging
I'm gonna
out.
get out of here and get back out here and try to round his dog up and wipe her feet off.
Yep, good deal, brother. I hope you have a great, safe evening.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
See
All
you
right, man.
see
Y'all
you
have
soon.
fun.
All right.
Later.
Thanks, dude. Mr. Zach Garner, y'all. Did, let's see, can y'all hear me all right? I saw that note from Jared says that I'm muffled. I think what we were hearing was his phone volume because I don't think he was wearing headphones. But I appreciate y'all sticking with me for that one. All right, so we are moving into Windrock. We're going to start all over again, okay? So 18 days to Windrock. If you would like to race, participate, please go to the National Rock Racing Association website. Get signed up. Pre-registration is already open, so get over there and get your name on the list. Pre-registration will close the Sunday prior to the event. Okay, so that is I don't know. That gives you about 2 solid weeks to get signed up. Okay, if you're trying to plan it around paychecks or whatever. John Shep, I got you, brother. I should be good now. I got it cranked way up, so I don't want to blast you guys out of the blast the speaker out of your phone or however you're watching right now. Okay, so get pre-registered. Windrock is a pretty cool situation because we've had some hotels reach out to us. So if you go to the website and are in need of housing, I know Windrock does have cabins and stuff, but I do know that they sell out quickly. So if you're in need of housing and so on, there is information on the website on some local hotels and some that are providing discounts to fans of the NRRA. So get on over there and try to save yourself some money for sure. Pre-registration, yeah. So this is going to be it, y'all. SRRS Race 1 is going to be in a little over 2 weeks. So mark your calendars. Let's get you know let's get everybody there, and hopefully the weather will hold out and be better than it is today for some of y'all. That's for sure. I'm gonna go outside and rake the yard or something with a t-shirt on, just and keep all y'all down south there in my thoughts and prayers. I'm just joking, y'all. I just love rubbing it in. All right, I'm gonna get out here. Thank you guys for joining. Come back, hang out with me tonight on the hill with Nick and friends, right there. We go live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, usually at 7 p.m. Central. So come hang out with us. All rock bouncing all the time tonight. Taylor Pickett's going to be on. We're going to have a little sermon on the hill action, and get the week started off right. I hope everybody's safe. I mean that. I do. Let me know if y'all need something. Message me or anything if you have any questions. But I got a little bit of time to get ready for Windrock, and then we're gonna get the season kicked off. Ken Cozy, you like that? The chaos is green, so it mixes in with my green screen. But I love this hat. All right, y'all. Jared Davidson, yes sir, my pleasure. You guys stay safe, and we'll see all y'all tonight.